Welcome back. Seems I've forgotten how to play the game. Of course I haven't. Let's get out of here. No! That's quite nice, isn't it? Oh yes, we're in an asteroid field. Be aware of that. I forgot that's where we were. Now, how can we get away? Look at these asteroids. There are definitely asteroids in front of us. We needs must head away from the asteroids, which should be sort of up this way. And then we can carry on our journey. Now we have a 23 jump journey. That is all we have. If you remember, we are heading to the bottom of the other two-mass line of stars, having taken a small detour, tiny detour, to the Flaming Star Nebula. So we are heading closer and closer. I love this noise. I love it. Just cannot get any more noise. I adore that noise. Ooh, look at that, I'm listening now to my own video. Here we are. So we have made a considerable journey and we are continuing. Eventually we will head back. There's nothing here, look, there's not much out here at all. Eventually we will head back. Welcome everybody. I'm just about to show us where we are, where we're going. Let me just scoop this star. So we're in the Flaming Star Nebula. We've been out in this ship for some considerable time, but I still think there's nothing on this system. I don't. That's the wrong button to push. I don't think. Yeah. Okay, we just left. We just left a dockable system, so we're all right. However, even prior to that, my fuel scooping technique has improved somewhat, and so I no longer burn the living crisp out of my ship, which is extremely useful. But I will show you where we are and where we're going, because I have not done that. That is our next journey point. And we were in this nebula here, tiny little nebula, the Flaming Star Nebula. It was pretty unremarkable, to be honest. There wasn't much going on there. We did dock in that independent system there. That's where we've just left. We've just come here, and we are heading towards the bottom of this two-mass line of stars, which you will just, there you go, you can see that now. Well, yeah, you sort of can see that, I think. Can you? Yes. Now we're a bit low down. Up we go, up we go. You see that line of stars? That's the, what's it called? Oh god, I can't remember. 2 micron all sky survey from Britain. It's definitely not from Britain, it's from America. But if you look at it, it points straight up to Sol. There's a couple of these coming out from Sol. We have come from here. We started up here, we came out here, followed this down to the California Nebula, followed the other two-mass line. Can we see it? Can we see it? Can we see it? If we go down, we might be able to see it. Can we see it? It's definitely here. You'll know it when you see it. Look at that. You can't miss it. There it is. So we followed that line because I found that quite fascinating. Again, that line tracks back up to Sol. If you point it right back up. Oh, that's a good shot. Right, back there. Because it comes from Earth, that is real. So we got to the very edge of that line, and then we headed over this way. We're trying to head to here, which is the other end of the line of another 2-mass line, but we saw this Flaming Star Nebula. We had a look, not much going on, and we are now going to nip across to here before heading into Barnard's Loop. Obviously the Horsehead Nebula is locked, as we all know. I will show you that if I can. If I can. Can I? Will you let me? This is definitely where the Goids are living. Permit locked. Unknown permit. So we're thinking that's where they are. We're going to skirt past that. We're going to hit these nebula in Barnard's Loop. We're then going to hit this other little line that goes through Orion and Running Man. And then we're going to hit Witchhead. And then we're going to head back to Maia. It's going to take us a couple of days. At the minute, we are just heading on. But it's been a great journey. I have to say, we found some unexplored worlds. We found some unexplored systems. But it's nice just being out here, enjoying the scenery. Although, that said, there have been many a time when you aren't near a nebula that it is pretty bloody bleak out here. And I mean black darkness. Nothing going on. As per usual, we always scan the first star, see what else is in the system, see if there is anything of interest to us. Ooh, unexplored. We don't know how far away that is. Takaran's been here. They're not very far away, and so has Graltok. These ones a little bit further away. I'm not interested in going to have a look at those. We've scanned that now. Let's just see how far away that is. It's going to be a gabillion. 7,000. Too far away. We're not interested. We are on our way. We have a job to do, and we will do it. God damn it. Roni! So let's actually get this scoop on. This scoop can do 176 per second. It's only a 5 scoop. And I still, for some reason, have a class 6 cargo hold on this exploration ASP. It's ASP. ASP? What the hell's an ASP? ASP. But we do enjoy the exploration station. Now, what I'm loving about these nebula, if we point at this for long enough, that red nebula in front of us should start to thicken. Like when you're making a nice soup. You see, that's already started to develop a little bit more. I don't know why it does that. The devs will probably tell you it's something to do with the way the light works. You see how those stars in front of us have also started to come out much more clearly? That is very interesting why it does that. I'm sure some science bod somewhere will be able to tell me why it does that. If you get to the California Nebula, that is such a large nebula. When you are one jump away from it, wherever you are, it really does look fantastic. It looks majestic, and I'm sure it's not the best thing that you can see in the game. I was going to try and do the line that Rutger Hauer does from Blade Runner, but look at that though. We come straight in here. We've got a double system. That looks amazing anyway. Are you going to let me target this star, or you're not going to? You are, thank you. There are also stars below us that we can see on the scanner there. This might just be a system full of stars. No, it's got a bloody load of stuff here. Let's have a look at what's going on. 3 stars, both alike in dignity. In fair Flaming Star Sector TNT B30, where we lay our scene. Gift has been here, but he doesn't like eyes. He likes exclamations, which is alright by me. So we'll take both of these stars. Oh, it does look good, doesn't it? It does. It really, really does. I'm trying not to make that look like Mr. Blobby. It's fairly difficult to do that. How far away is this? Is that... Look at that, right behind us, and we should be able to scan that as well. And because the stars are so close, it's, you know, we should scan it on general principle, really. And again, somebody was mentioning the orbit lines that I have on. Do you know what? I like that. It gives me a sense that there is a computer on this ship, rather than, you know, when I want to ask it, what is the price of fish on this particular system? And it doesn't tell me. I actually have to break immersion and go and look on the internet. It's a bit stupid. So the fact that the ship can do that HUD with the fuel scoop, I like. The fact that it shows me the orbit lines, I like. And I also like the cockpit in this ship. That is a Flaming Star. It really does look good. Well, let's not burn the ship to toast. We don't want to do it. And again, we're heading towards, I believe, because we are heading towards it, that must be, I would imagine, the Horsehead Nebula and Barnard's Loop nebulas as we watch it. It's like a magic eye as we watch it come out of itself. Look at that, it's amazing. Again, if anybody can explain to me why it does that, I'll buy you a pasty, probably. I don't know, I'll do something. But it does look good, doesn't it? I'm not sure what these blue nebula are, but there's something else entirely. What was interesting there were those two stars that were just above the star we're going to. They looked interesting to me. Still no witch space. Still no Thargoids. But the beta is coming, and because I have this on a PC as well. Mirko Alfioski. Hey, nice one, Mirko. Look at that. He actually traveled 279,427.47 light seconds to that planet just to scan it. And damn it, Janet, that would have took 20 minutes, probably, maybe. It would have took some time. Time that we are not going to expend. We are merely scooping and running. Only 19 jumps to where we're going. What is interesting is that where we are, this ship has a jump range of 38.23. Oh my god, it's going down. 38 point... What on earth? Ah, as your fuel goes up. That's quite interesting. I've never seen that before. So the fuel is now up, full, and we're at 38.18 light years. That's where we're going. And there is not much around here. You cannot, you know, there aren't any jumps of piddly little 3 or 4, 5, 6 light years. 19, 14, and then the next one is 37, which is where we are going. And I'm wondering, there's the nebula. Let's watch it develop, watch it threaten us. Look at those wonderful bright stars. Yeah, we are actually heading there, so while we're heading over here, I don't really know. But that's where we're going. Hey Tom, how you doing, man? I was just about to have a look at your where you were. So when I start speaking randomly, it means I'm looking at the live chat and saying hello to whoever's saying whatever. That's generally what happens here. I'll just show you, well, you can see on your map probably, Tom, where I am, but I'll show you in a second. What do we got? Hello, buddy. Hello, hello. Anything? Keen 77. He's been here. He's looked at the whole goddamn lot. So we'll scoot and run. It's the old scoot and run. We're not too far away from Barnard's loop. Whether we get to that today, well, we might do. These jumps go pretty quickly. Let's just not burn the living crap out of this ship scooping. So we will scoop at that point. We're not going up here much, so I'll show you where we are very, very quickly. If anybody's seen this already, please bear with. Very quick. We're down here. Yeah, we're not too far away. You see, I've got the Seagull sector down there marked. We're headed to the bottom of this. Thank you, computer. We're heading to the bottom of this two-mast line, which, if we were further down, you'd be able to see there is another line there. We're headed towards Barnard's Loop, then Orion, then into Witchhead, then back to Maia, and then back up and have a look. And we came out here, down here, had a look in there, went all the way down here, and then we came across, and we looked at the Flame Sector Nebula. There it is, look. And there's a little outpost there, which we stayed at, and we are just on our way to the bottom of another one of these 2-micron line systems. There you go. You see all the lines there pointing up? That's where we're going. At the end of that line. To the end of the line. And it won't take very long to get there. These jumps go pretty quickly. Oh, hello. Oh, well, that's gonna... I didn't realise I was so close to the star. That's gonna have burnt us up a little bit. Yes. I thought so. How is the journey to Sagittarius A going? If I'd have zoomed out enough there, I probably would have been able to see you on the map. We're all doing different exploratory gyratories at the minute. Alright, just calm down, okay? That's better, thank you very much. Let's not smoking hot. That's what happened to me. I'm smoking hot. I burnt my whole ship up. Ooh, look. Okay, so all of these stars, I guess, are going to be unexplored. Okay, maybe not. I mean, look at that. 400. No, we're not interested. We are going to go. We are going to go. We're going to... Ooh, cores! Wide B32-0. That's where we want to go. Everybody wants to go here. It's the nicest place to be. I think I did quite a bit of damage there. Okay, not so much. 93 to the cannon. I don't envisage using any of these modules, and I'm pretty certain by the time I get to where I'm going, I should be able to dock and get the hell out of Dodge. I've done it again, haven't I? Way too close to that star. Oh dear. I could turn it off, but I'm not going to. Just going to burn the ship. Keep burning, burning, burning. You see, I think that when you go through hyperspace like this, the heat of your ship should dissipate immediately. Why is the latent heat still in my ship when I'm clearly going faster than the speed of light? Slow down. Right, I have to be careful now because that's twice I've done that in quick succession, and I really want to see those fingers. Okay, how far away are these? Are these miles away as well? Yes, too far. Way too far. Yeah, 90%. So each time I do that, it's Idiotville, Mark 1, Population 1, name me. So I will... Oh, I can't even scoop this. Okay, well that's interesting. Why can't I scoop that? That's odd. What type of a rubbish star is that? Now we're only 16 jumps away from the end of that other 2-mast line. Thank you, I picked those up earlier on. And we are headed towards those nebula. Barnard's Loop, the Horsehead, and we will be there. Hey Jim P3, how you doing, man? We are making a trip. We're taking a trip. Well, we're not taking a trip. We're making a trip. I don't really know. You know, we're on an exploration station. Let's see what we got. Yep, very good. Thanks, dude. Thank you very much. Let's have a look. What do we got? Validating. Now, this is interesting. On this trip that I've done, validating he has scanned a lot of these places. And again, just very quickly, I'll show you where we are in relation to everything else. We're here. And we came from here, we went across, we went down to California, we followed the 2-mass line down, we came further down at the end of the 2-mass, then we came down to here where the Flaming Star Nebula was. It's around there somewhere. You will see it if you could see it. There it is, it's there. That's the Flaming Star Nebula. Flaming Star, there you go. And that little independent system. Then we came right across and we're heading across, all across this dead space to this 2-mass line here, which you should be able to see if I zoom out, or we can go down quicker. There you go. You see that line of stars? We're following that to the very end, and then we're going to head over to Barnard's Loop, Orion Nebula, the Horsehead Nebula, and finally back to Maia. That's the journey. Hey, Jimpy has just let me read what he's saying. I don't want to crash the ship into the star, so let me just work that out. You've just spent all day engineering your anaconda. Indeed, what a palaver. How did the RNG go for you? Did it go well? Oh God, yeah, it's I don't know. I'm sort of holding off from the engineers until after 2.4, and I hope that they're gonna make some changes to the way that the engineers work. It's hard work, isn't it? I mean, it is hard work. Farming the materials. I mean, you know, we've all played games before. I can't be, you know, I'm not going to be killing boar, trying to get boar tusks. I just can't do it anymore, man. I've played those types of games, and I cannot do it. So I'm more happy just having a little look out into the world, and looking at these wonderful nebula here now. I love it. I don't understand why it does it, but it does it. Look at it. They become much more... Look at that now. That's beautiful. So the engineers, I'm not sure. Also, an anaconda, man, it takes forever to get to an anaconda, and I haven't done a community goal in ages. I've been stuck out here. I've been stuck out in the middle of nowhere. In an Aspen Explorer that is absolutely not geared to be doing exploring. I've got a size 6 cargo rack that is empty. I mean, what the hell is that about? Oh, Smolkin. Smolkin's been here. He didn't go that far out though. He did the first one. Smolkin. I could go and do that, but I'm not interested. Even that is too far away. Oh, I was flying into the planet, the star, because I was reading what you were saying. Hold on, let me just grab this. That'll do, maybe. Will that work? Without burning the whole ship to crisp? That looks about right. That'll be fine. Chippy's saying, if I want to grade 5 my weapons and have bonus effect, then I have to go out and find mats. Yep, you do. 8 weapons. Oh my god. Yeah, that's... Talk about grind. That is a grind. It's interesting that you can do that in the engineers. You can do that sort of adjust mechanic, can't you? You can spend a grade if you get an experimental and it's not the one you want, can't you? You can change it. You can do that twice with each dude. It's certainly going to take you a long time, man. I have engineered this. I'll show you in a sec once we've done this jump. far away are we? No, it won't tell me. Great. Can I show? No. Okay, brilliant. Can't do anything. I just have to sit here. Again, you know, maybe they want us to watch this, but why can't we see our status panel while we're doing this jump? Maybe they should rethink that. That's a lovely yellow star. Not much else here. Probably another star miles away, which we're not interested in. But I will show you. I have done some of these buggers. What have we got here? I've done all of them. I've done all of them. Okay, level 1. Level 1 short range blaster. Brilliant. Level 1 efficient weapon. Wow. Is there anything decent on the lasers? Nope. Efficient. Anything efficient. There's nothing good. Nothing good on those whatsoever. However, I've got a Cobra somewhere else in this system, and I know I do have a couple of decent engineered effects on there. I do like the Cobra. It's still a lovely ship. But if you're doing this, yes, you do have to. Yeah. Jim P's just saying, for people who are watching this video when it's a video, not a stream, he's saying then when you do an engineer, you've got to get him up to level 5 if you spend one of his sort of adjust points. So the whole thing about that is, if you get an elemental effect which is, I don't know, let's say it's corrosive, and you don't want corrosive, you wanted thermal, you can use the adjust mechanism to drop one level of grade of that engineer, but it's much easier to do that at lower levels, because to then get him back up the grade to get the level 5 again is a lot more rolls of the dice. Well, yeah, I mean, Jimpy's just said he loves the Cobra Mark III, but wants an Anaconda. Anaconda's probably the best ship in the game, I guess. You know, Cobra Mark III is rinky-dink compared to that. It is super small and not really fit for purpose. I would be interested to see someone take down an Anaconda with a Cobra Mark III. Ah, wow. So if you do an adjust, I didn't know that. That's interesting. If you do an adjust on the engineers, and he's at level 5, why can't I scoop these stars? This is upsetting. I am getting worried slightly. Just to finish that thread, if you do an adjust on your elemental effect on a level 5. Hi, Lee. Welcome back. He's saying it drops 2 levels to level 3, which is a friggin' nightmare, is what that is. I'll tell you that for nothing. You watch this nebula. Watch this nebula develop in front of your eyes, and the stars come out, and the angels play. Look at that. That is beautiful. So we're only about, I don't know, maybe 15 jumps from where we're headed, which isn't that far away. I tell you what, whatever's going on in the top right, top left, Flaming Star Logistics Center, we are not anywhere near the Flaming Star Logistics Center. I'll tell you that for nothing. I'll tell you that for something, and I'll tell you it for nothing. I'll tell you it for anything. Right, let's see what we can see. Jimpy, Lee, Jimpy. I think we've got Filmer here as well. This system seems unexplored, but I'm not here to sit here getting all these planets. That's not what I'm here for. Not bothered. These planets are rocky dust balls. Hopefully I can... Yes, good. Right, at least I can scoop this. So I have, unfortunately, chaps, I just have to let this run. What I'll do when it's going is I will get into the system map. No, come on, we need it more than that. A little bit more, about 50, 150. That'll do. Ah, thanks, Lee. Yeah, you're like my favorite Elite Dangerous streamer watcher. I love you too. Let's have a look at the map. See if Lee gets excited about them. So this is where we are in our real solar system. And that is where I think Spanky's there. I think my buddy Spanks is there. He's on his way somewhere. That's the center of the galaxy. You don't want to go in there, or just everything just goes a bit tits up. We're here, obviously, and we're headed to this little point here. Then we're heading into Barnard's Loop, Orion Nebula, and Horsehead Nebula before finally heading back to Maia, which is around about here. We will be doing that over the next however long. But today we have 11 more jumps to the end of one of the 2-mass system lines. Oh, is that you, Tom? Sorry, dude, that's you. So when I said that was Spanky, it's not. That's Tom who is there, on his way to Sagittarius A, going a little bit awry there, my friend. If you don't mind me saying it, is there not a more direct route to the center of our galaxy? Possibly, possibly not. And again, just watch this nebula in front of us as we just sit here, watch it develop. I find that fascinating. Look at it. Look at that. It's when this is VR. Oh, look at that. It's going to be amazing. Andrew's in the pub. There you go. Jimpy, Fillmore, Jimpy, welcome. Is he 3,000 light years in front of you? Well, he is doing well. He is doing well, god damn it. We, however, are going in a different direction. Now, this might seem like more of the same, Lee. You're not, well, maybe you are used to seeing this, but I could come down and land on some of these planets if I wanted to. There's nobody here. Nobody's got any of these planets. That's a moon. That's no moon. But it is a moon. But I'm really not bothered about them. They're not interesting to me. I want something more interesting. And there are more interesting things around. Sansa. Well, you might not be Sansa, but I might not be Littlefinger either. Well, let's just fill up. But look at that. That's pretty damn good, isn't it? That's a hot potato right there. Hot potato. We are not far from our destination, which ought to be in there somewhere. I do not tire of watching these nebula develop. It's like watching a photograph develop. Why does it do that? Why does it do that? I think it has something to do with light, or it has something to do with zeros and ones. It's either zeros and ones or light. Possibly both. Possibly both. Ooh, it looked as if there was something over there. 21 astronomical objects in this system. Nobody's been here. Nobody's been here at all. I could scan. Okay, obviously validating, of course. Validating only did one. He was like, right, I've done enough of that. I'm not bothering. I've had enough of that. I'm not doing it. I ain't doing it. They're 1,000 light seconds away. So we probably could scan that. Now, why he didn't even scan this, I don't know. Because he should be able to scam it. He's going to scam this star. Would you like to buy some windows? Oh, for you they usually cost £23,000, but for you I will do it for £20. That sounds like a scam to me. I don't know why he didn't scan that, but I have, and I will be on the parchment of the one who scanned it first. Ladies and gentlemen, let's go through this solar flare. Yes, we shall. Yes, we shall. Yes, we shall. Careful, careful, don't burn. Oh no. Where's the solar flare gone? It's disappeared. Okay. Let's try not to burn the ship up again. Ship is slightly fucked. Oh, what's happening? Where's the star gone? This is what happens when you spend most of your working day in the pub. That's not true. I spent most of the working day in the office drinking. Right, we are nearly there. In as much as we are only 9 jumps away. That's the thing, Jimpy, you got to be careful. Do not fry your ship. It's the only ship you've got. You fry that ship, you're not doing very well. Also, I don't have an AFM on this bloody ship, which is stupid, but that's just the way it is. Again, I never tire of listening to that sound. They really have done an excellent job on... it's very, very good. I do like this as well. Whoa, okie dokie, that was quick. Hard and fast. Just like I like my toast. Okay, there's nothing here. This is it. All that's here is that. We really are in the middle of nowhere. I mean, a normal ship has like a 7 light year jump that you couldn't even get between these systems. We are out there looking for love. Well, we might not be looking for love, but we're looking for loaf. We want more toast. Yes, please. I'm the Toast King. Star Toast. King of Toast. I do like toast, actually. I also like crumpets. I'll tell you something I don't like. Hazlitt. I'm just putting that out there. If anybody knows what Hazlitt is, mention it in the comments. If anybody's eaten it, go to the doctor. There is the nebula we're heading towards, and again, there is nothing there at the minute, but like Robin Williams in 1 Hour Photo, look how menacing it becomes as you gaze into its inky blackness. You probably don't have to do that, but some people have done that before. That's a long jump. I was hoping I was going to be beset by a Thargoid invasion force. However, what happened was the server just slowed down and it took a while for everything to happen. This is... oh, come on. Abida Pahua? How the hell has Abida Pahua been out here? Hasn't even been out to this one. But Abida Pahua? Or 3 Bathrida? 3 Bathrida. Pahua. Stupid. How are these people coming out here? Why can't I find somewhere? Hey, seriously, Jimpy, Hazlitt is not food. Well, you know, barely, borderline. If you're on a diet, okay, fair play, but you know, peeps got to eat. You got to eat. Don't starve yourself. I've recently turned vegetarian for some reason. My wife's vegetarian, so it pretty much makes me a vegetarian too. My wife's actually vegan, but I'm struggling with the vegan because I like eggs and cheese and milk. So the dairy is my queen, but not the Dairy Queen. That's something else entirely, I think. Dairy Queen is not my queen, but I do like cheese. Who doesn't like cheese? Sorry, I know, sorry, you were talking. I know, sorry. I tell you what will get your mind off cheese, as we're sitting here in the depths of space looking around my cab, is that apparently now you can get a non-cheese cheese. It's like fake cheese. And if they had any nous about them, they would call it fees, but they don't. I don't know what they call it. They call it vegan cheese. Pfft, stupid. I could have come up with a better name. I did, and I called it fees. But they don't go along with me. And here he is again, validating D-Ghost Netherlands, D-Ghost Netherlands, D-Ghost Netherlands. Ah, look at him, he got all that stuff. Validating came in, did one, went, nah, I'm not doing anymore. And D-Ghost Netherlands came in, took them all. Ah, you know what Hazlitt is? God, are you in? What the heck? Jimpy's just said, I agree about Hazlitt, I'm going to burn my ship. Hold on, I need to read what he's saying. Otherwise nobody will know. Nobody knows the trouble I've been through. Nobody knows except Jesus. You agree about Hazlitt. Your dad used to get that when I was a kid and I hated it. God-awful crap that should never be put in a sandwich. It should never be put in a stomach. In fact, it is stomach. It's pig's stomach, and it shouldn't go into anybody else's stomach. It should go into a bin. Probably. I'm sure it's very nice, you know. To be fair, I don't really eat corned beef either, but I'm sure that's alright. God damn, my mum used to feed me some weird shit. As did my dad, but it was... I had an issue with eating lots of things when I was a kid. I really struggled. Now, not so much. I eat anything. Well, I wouldn't eat anything. Well, okay, Tom, corned beef's nice. Well, you know, let's... the jury's out on that one. I'd rather eat, you know... Why eat corned beef when you can just eat ham? Well, I know it's not beef, but it's, you know... Why eat corned beef when you can just eat steak, let's say, for example? Corned beef. Oh, God. What's wrong with your beef, man? Oh, we corned it. What did you do to it? We just smashed it all up. Squashed it. Put it in a tin. Whack it on your bread. You'll be fine. Oh, that sounds lovely. I'll have 2, please. 2 corned beefs. I'll have 1 beef and 1 corned beef. Corned beef. Yeah, black pudding's cool. You know, black pudding is a specific thing. And that is nice, but you know, you wouldn't have a black pudding sandwich. Well, maybe you would. I know people who have mashed potato sandwiches. Me. But you know, you can't just put bread on either side of anything and call it a sandwich. Well, you can actually. That is pretty much what a sandwich is. I would suggest anything in bread is a sandwich. Look at that nebula. We are headed into it. It's looking good. That's the Horsehead there, just on the right. It looks interesting. We're not very far away now. I just need to have a little moment. You've had a BP sandwich. Oh, you've had a black pudding sandwich. Okay, Tom. Well, there you go. I don't doubt it, my friend. I do not doubt it. Was it nice? Yeah, making me hungry too. Sorry, Jimpy. You best go and grab black pudding sandwich or something. Go get some Hazlitt. Don't. Oh, look. Backer, space, hashtag minus 1963. He's done well coming out here. He's looked at everything. Look, everything. This is my system, goddammit. Yeah, I don't know why Spanx is looking at asteroids. I don't think you can get your name on asteroids. I think it's a waste of time. And also, they are 0 for exploration data. You should just ignore those. I'm pretty certain. I don't know. I might be getting that wrong. However, we can see this other star, which is just here. Yes, twin star system. Did you just have a steak, Tom? Bloody hell. Well done. I did have a very nice meal as well. And how far away are we? Only 4 jumps to the end of the line. Can we scoop? Yes, we can. We're scooping like legends. And where's the way we're going? Ah, look, we're off to the DMS. Sorry, DM99. Doesn't look like an S. Yeah, I agree with you, Jimpy. Asteroid belts are worthless, and I never do them either. I've got better things to do with my time. All of which are not asteroid belts. All of these are asteroid belts. I mean, it's just a waste of time, because you have to get so close. Well, A, you have to get so close to them, but moreover, you don't get anything for them, so there's no point doing it. So Spanx, if you're listening, or Tom, if you speak to Spanx the next available opportunity, tell him to stop scanning asteroid belts, because it's a useless beyond all recognition. Let's watch these nebula ping, as that is the ultimate destination. The one at the bottom there, I didn't give it enough time there, but I think that's the Horsehead Nebula. I think. And that is where we believe, we few idiots believe that at least one faction of Thargoids may well be here. And it really doesn't take long to get there. Yes, exactly. He was scanning asteroids. Make sure you let him know the error of his ways. Now, there's quite a lot in this system, which you... Ooh. That's a great name. Rand Al-Nahawi. I love that name. That's awesome. He's done the whole system. Fair play. It's a good system. Look at all that. Oh, beautiful. Look at that little bugger. Yeah, that's a cool little planet, man. Any of these big enough and close enough that I can see them? That one, possibly. Let's just see if we can see that one. If not, we'll carry on our destination. Ah, do you know what? No, it's too far away. That's a great idea. Yeah, Jimpy's just said he filters out asteroids. That's a great idea. I've never used the filters. Ooh. Do I just click that? Are they off now? Or is that just them? Well, that's an asteroid. Yeah, okay. I've never done this. I'm just... Get off. And what are we pointing at? 144 away. Now we're only looking at asteroids. So, we're going to say yes, no, yes, 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 yes. Done. So everything apart from. Brilliant. Oh man, why didn't I do that before? That's wicked. Although I'm still looking at one. Somehow. That's cool. I'm really happy about that. Well done. Thanks, Jimpy. That's a great idea. Done. Done diddly done. Because that is quite annoying. Right, let's scoop up. We're almost at the destination. Yes. Good call indeed. Although I prefer to call him Jimpy3. Unless you want to be called something else, Jimpy3. You can be called whatever you want. Yeah, Jimmy. Who's Jimmy? Brilliant. That's like a Smokey and the... Hold on. Wait a minute. That's where we're going. We're heading over there. Now, for whomever who has just popped in, I'll show you where we are. But very quickly, where we're going. Ah, Opus. How you doing? Meet Jimpy, and I think you've met Fillmore before. Yeah, predictive text. We're almost at the foot of the second 2-mass line. We're almost there. You know where we're going, where we've been from. We made that little detour. Where is the Flaming Star Nebula? Can we see it? Yeah, it's just there. I can just about see it. There it is. It's there. It's in there. Oh, that is it. See that little smudge? Oh, other way. Oh, Jesus. That's it. It's there somewhere. There it is. Oh my God, it's somewhere around there. Anyway, now we're heading over to this end of the second 2-mass, and then we're looking towards Barnard's Loop, and we're hopefully going to get in here somewhere. Now, I believe there is somewhere to dock around here. somewhere. We will find it at some point. We're definitely heading into the Flame Nebula. I'm sure we can get in there. Can we? Can I have a look at any of this stuff? Oh god, map, I hate you. Come on, yes. Can we get in? Yes. Right, so we will be heading towards that area. But for the time being, here we are. How you doing anyway, Opus? You good? You've caught us late in this stream. I don't know when. I think we've been going for a little while, but that's good. We're almost there. I'll see how much further I can go before I disembark. Is it? It's in. Okay, Opus is saying the place to dock is in the Orion Nebula, or the Orion area, which is cool. Do you know what? There've been a load of unexplored systems out here, and I just haven't paid them any mind whatsoever. We've just carried on, and we're almost there, which is good. Let's see what's going on here. Anybody been on these? Void. Yeah, validating and void have been out here quite a bit. Now that's 100 odd away. Let's just wait until we've scanned that. We've done that. How far away is that one? We can do that one, since it's... Where is it? Oh, it's behind this star. Okay. And while we just wait for that to ping, I will just show newcomer where we are, just very briefly. Sorry to keep popping into the map, chaps, but we're heading to the end of this 2 mass. You see that line of stars? Points directly up to Sol. That's a real human mapping system of star systems. Once we've done that, we're going to head straight over into Barnard's Loop. We're not going to do that today. Maybe we might, but we probably won't. We're going to head down into the Flame Nebula. We can't get into the Horsehead Nebula because it's permit locked. And that's pretty much definitely where the Thargoids are. I mean, look at that. It just looks like a curtain. It's a curtain. Although that does look like a Pegasus wing. Anyway, that might not be a Pegasus wing. I'm pretty certain it's not. But that's where we're going. That is the way we're going. Oh no, Opus. Hope you're alright, dude. Just, sorry, without crashing the ship and burning it to a crisp. Oh. Ah, right. Yeah, cool. Fibromyalgia. Wow. Okay, that doesn't sound like something that's great to have. But I'll have a look and see what fibromyalgia is when I'm done with this. I hope you're well, buddy, and you're more than welcome to hang out anytime you like. And I may well, since there's only a couple of jumps, I may well... I have to watch a TV show with my wife in 20 minutes because she helped film it. This thing about all the people going crazy in Scotland. I think it's called Eden. But she helped film it, so we're going to watch that, and then I'll be back. So I'll quite happily continue the journey in an hour or so, hour and a half, if anybody's still awake or interested. Jim P as well. Fillmore, I know you have your own journey to do, but if anybody's back, that is a bright star. Look at the state of that. Bloody hell. What else is here? Ah, yes. Definitely. That's what we're here for. What better is there? That's what a game like this is for, I think, is bringing people together. I really do. I think it's... Oh, look! I can't scoop that star. That's annoying. And you do live in Scotland. I might have remembered that you did. I can't remember. But one question, Opus. We were speaking about this earlier on. Jimpy understands what this is. You might do as well. I didn't. Do you know what Hazlet is? Hazlet or Haslet, I think. In Lincolnshire or somewhere else they call it Haslet. But Hazlet I found out this a few days ago, and it made my stomach turn. Ah, you live in the Cromarty Firth. That's pretty northerly, isn't it? Furthest north I've been. Did I get up to Wick? No, maybe not. Maybe the furthest north I went was Fort William. It's still on. I'm a keen cyclist. It's still on my mind to do Land's End to John O'Groats, so I may well be cycling up there at some point. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this, believe it or not, is our destination system, and it is as I expected. We used to get it in your sandwiches as well. So did Jimpy. You can both. Hello, Strawberry. Look at you. Coming here, nicking all my stars. Thanks very much. And they are bloody miles away. Now, look at all these stars. The reason why there's suddenly a huge amount of stars in close proximity is because of where we are. And I will show you where we are. And then I'm going to log off, and we'll come back in an hour or so and do the rest of the journey over there into Barnard's Loop. Suddenly there are loads of stars around because this line of stars points straight up to Sol. If you could, if I was more adept at manipulating this map, which I clearly am not, you would see that this star line keeps going and it points directly up to Sol. And the reason for that is because it is a real human star system plotting thing that happened between 1997 and 2002 or something like that in America, called the 2 Micron All-Star Survey, which is why all these systems are called 2MASS. And Frontier have stuck all these systems in quite diligently. Now, I think all these other stars are also here, but it does look a bit odd, doesn't it? That these, I mean, look at the line of systems. It just looks odd. I mean, it's a definite line of systems. There's another one up by Orion, where we're going. We're going into the Orion Nebula. If we zoom in on that, you'll see that other line of systems? I mean, you can't miss it there if I get the zoom correctly. That is just what it is. And if we zoom into that, I'm pretty certain they will point to Sol, and they will be 2MASS systems as well. However, we are done for today. Well, not for today, but for the time being. We are here. Next journey, we are going to head somewhere. If we can get into the Orion Dark region, I don't think we can. I think that's locked. Is it locked? Is this locked? This is probably locked as well. No, that's where we're going. Next journey is heading here. Yes, Opus is 20 miles north of Inverness. That's pretty northerly. Yeah, I want to look for more 2MASS lines as well, but this is where we're going to go after I come back from our short hiatus. It shouldn't take us too long to get here if it wants to plot the route for us. Are you going to plot the route, or are you going to pretend? It would seem the latter. Can we even get there? Is the jump capability of the ship good enough to get us into the Orion Dark region? I think it is. Then we're going to head down on the Z-axis, down into Barnard's Loop, across to the Flame Nebula, into the Orion Nebula and the Running Man Nebula, and then up to the Witchhead Nebula, possibly to Messier 78. I've only just seen that. And then we're going to head back up to Maia. Come on, why is it not plotting this route? This is silly. There it is. That's the route. How many jumps to get to the next place? Only 9 jumps. So if you wouldn't mind allowing this old sea dog a short respite, I'll be back in about an hour and a half.